welcome. We're ready to get the week off to a great start. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. This is the first they're seeing of Houston. When it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front court to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see.
Now here's Smith. Over Murray. Smith no good. Oh, got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Eason. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Doug Christie gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I wanted to know what he had in store for Kevin Durant. He said, we have some plans, Coach said with a smile, but mostly it's about effort. We have to outwork him at all times. If we give him an inch, he's going to take a mile. So Coach is asking for his guys to go all out and try to slow KD down tonight. Brian, back over to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's Thompson. Fades and shoots. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Fighting to earn the second chance opportunity on the foul shot. This is exactly what Coach wants from Sengun.
And Grant, after last season, a new front office taking over in Sacramento, trying to get them back in the playoffs.
Yeah, and after ending their record-breaking postseason drought in 2023, the last 2 years have seen the Kings again outside the playoffs. They're restless to get back there in the mix.
Outside Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
And Durant doesn't need to get up too high to throw it down. I think he could be dunking well into his 60s.
Kicks it to DeRozan. The Rockets pull it in. Thompson scanning the floor. Sengun. And Sengun throw it down.
How about the bounceability of Sengun? Getting himself way up there.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
And Sabonis gets it to go.
Boy, a big body Sabonis might have range, but put him inside and let him eat. Relatively open from mid-range. You'd like to see that one go down.
Westbrook with it. Now Thompson defending. Picked by Sabonis. No good with a layup. The Rockets trail. Pass to Eason. Jacks up a three. And Russell Westbrook pulls it down. Down low.
Oh, man.
Oh!
Punch, that was.
Bad intentions. And he goes in for the dunk.
And you know what? At 6'10", dunking is low stress for Sabonis. Solid at getting himself inside for these throwdowns.
Now here's Durant. Consistent production from him, averaging around 27.5 points a game.
With the ball on the inside, smartly, Sengun kicks it outside.
And the basket by Monk.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
You know, the more you watch Sengun, the more you wonder if he's just a guard in the body of a big man, Clark.
Well, that's a pretty astute observation, B.A., because his passing is elite. I mean, his vision, he sees a half a play to a play ahead. I mean, you can actually run offense through Sengun.
Back to Carter. Clock at 6. To the inside. Achua gets the bucket.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pass.
Durant. Nice form on the 20-footer. Durant's gotten his third basket of the night. On the attack, Carter. Pass to Monk. Back to Carter. It's Monk on the wing. And the three off target. Outside Durant. It's stolen by Hunter. It's an even 3-on-3 break. And that one's good.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now here's Sengun. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
He hits the second from the line. Outside Carter. The three ball. He can't get that one to fall. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Sacramento on top, up by 17. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot, B.A. Kevin Durant, as effortless as a scorer as this league has ever seen. He said, I'm not really flashy with how I play anymore. I just try to look for the best shot and be simple and easy with my game. Fly under the radar a bit. After every shot, I just run down the court and get back on defense. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, Allie.
Already a second foul, just something to keep in mind.
And Houston will go for a different look here. And Houston has possession. 6-point game. Oh, Durant, an absolute sniper.
Players with KD's size generally don't have that quick release, too. Incredible combination for him.
Monk for three. And another Sacramento three.
Shut out from beyond the arc in the first quarter. He's now got 2 for the game.
And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
Outside Carter. Over to the left wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Finney-Smith pulls it in. Rockets trail by 6. On the wing, Durant. Back to Okogie. Fires the three. And Houston, another three.
This quarter, they're doing some real damage from outside the arc, trying to stay within striking distance here.
And timeout called by Doug Christie. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Both teams deciding to change it up. Sacramento leading by 3. And it's Westbrook on the drive. And Westbrook slams it home.
Man, I tell you what, one of the things I love about Westbrook is the ferocity with which he attacks the rack. When he's driving inside, he's trying to punish the defender and the basket.
Here's Thor. Pass to Okogie. Here's Shepherd. Shoots over Sabonis. And it's Shepherd missing. And so DeRozan will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Leading by 5. They host the Pistons after this one. And that'll be the finale in their 4-game homestand.
Boy, Sabonis looking really comfortable shooting off the pass. If you're not right up on him, he'll burn you.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative and make something happen.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Back comes Houston in transition. And there's the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. That's his first foul of the game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Back to Isaac. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. And Grant, when it comes to a franchise player, how much does it help to have a guy who unites the locker room?
Well, you know, B.A., when you think of guys like LeBron James or a Stephen Curry or Tim Duncan, it's not just about their play on the court, but the type of person you see in the locker room. That can rally a franchise. This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses. A lackluster effort on defense gave him the look he wanted.
Outside Carter. Releases. And he can't stop the run as that one misses.
You're not going to get a better look from mid-range. He's definitely disappointed with himself there.
Pass to Okogie. Into the lane. Uses the glass on the layup. Okogie's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, that is a very impressive, quick first step by Josh Okogie. Hard to defend that.
Now Carter. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Knocks down the triple.
Good read that time from Finney Smith. So reliable at getting it to his teammates.
And here's Shepherd for 3. The shot won't fall. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's Houston. They lead by 5. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. From outside the arc, Şengün, no good. Kings trail by 5. Well, Clark, when Russell Westbrook's career is over, how do you think he'll be remembered?
I call him 24/7 because he shows up the same all the time. Great energy, great production, stat sheet stuffer supreme. It was his work ethic and the way he brought himself to the game every single night. Very impressive.
Durant, so effective inside.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
DeRozan finds some space. It's hauled in by Houston. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And stolen by Murray. Here's LaVine. Oh, power it home.
Oh, wow.
And you see why LaVine's been a hard, tough out in the slam dunk contest. Has a natural ability to entertain the audience, and that bounce and athleticism certainly doesn't hurt either.
Kings trail by 5. Here's Westbrook. It's rebounded by Şengün.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
This one for 3. That shot off the mark.
Despite his shooting woes, they're still up. That bodes well if he can somehow get things turned around.
Sabonis in the post. The layup off target.
Halftime didn't do them any favors offensively. They've missed 4 of their last 5 shots.
Uh-oh. Changed his mind on the way up and tricked himself.
DeRozan outside. Shot on the wing. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. DeRozan's got his first 2 points.
Few guys, if any, do it better. DeRozan knows the mid-range shot is his patented shot, and he makes it happen.
Hits the trifecta. And the Rockets lead by 6.
He's a big guy with some serious range, so you have to respect him from out there.
Here's Murray. Tipped.
Şengün playing big. That's what we call protecting the rim, folks.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you. The Rockets have become a fearsome defensive team, and Coach Ime Udoka said, our young guys were tired of losing, and they bought into it. A huge part is just shifting the mentality and doing our part on that end. Understanding how much that impacts winning, it is a non-negotiable for me. Back to you.
They are bought in. Allie, we appreciate the report. Kings trail by 8. Here's LaVine. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot. LaVine's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, I tell you what, you like LaVine and how he's generating more power with his lower body now, helping the jumper to stay more on point and be more consistent.
Kicks it out to Westbrook. Pass to LaVine. Shot clock at 6. The 3 from DeRozan. It's hauled in by Houston.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Here's Sabonis. They kick it out to Murray. DeRozan outside. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Houston leading by 6. Here's Thompson. Houston with another miss.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Here's Clifford. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Here's Thompson. Off target at the rim.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Looking to get it going. No good on the shot.
He's had a hard time finding his shot this quarter.
And Smith over to help. And here's Hunter from the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. Now just a 1-point Houston lead.
Too much space on the perimeter. There needs to be a little more energy from the defense.
Moves it outside. Uses the glass that time. It's good.
In terms of scoring, this hasn't been his quarter. Just 1 of 7.
And it's slammed in by Carter.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
The putback. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. And the Kings lead by 1. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Yeah, Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Substituting on the court.
Here's Finney Smith. No good on the buzzer beater. And we've just finished the 3rd quarter. What a tight game we've got going.
43.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the 4th quarter could have more action in store for us. The Kings leading. Here's Carter. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and they'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
That one misses.
And right about now, at this point in the game, there can be a massive difference.
Whoa! Kevin Durant! Nasty!
Tell you what, when Durant is feeling it, he puts on some swagger. He's going to let you know he's got it going.
And it's slammed in by Carter.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others. Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but hey, you take it when it comes.
There's the steal. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Rockets.
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
And it's Westbrook with the ball for the Kings. He gets it in there.
You know, Westbrook able to score from anywhere. He just is so assertive and confident in what he can do out there.
Pass to Şengün. Back to Durant. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Levine. It's a one-on-one situation. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
In the 4th quarter, he's gone 3 for 4. They've really needed it.
Houston in the lead. Lets it fly. The quick look, no good that time. And so here's Sacramento. Levine challenging. And the dunk by Levine.
And off contact. Levine showing you what he can do. The improved strength, making a big impact.
Back to Şengün. Nice D from Sabonis.
You won't see that from him very often, missing the bunny like that.
And an intentional foul right there. And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. And Houston will go for a different look here. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. Coach had a clear message for his team. He said, quote, let's finish the job out there. It's ours for the taking if we can just get it done. So it sounds like he's hoping they can close out this game strong, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Pass to DeRozan. And here's Levine. Picked by Sabonis. 5 on the clock. Oh, the stuff!
Pivotal bucket from Sabonis there. This guy just continues to rise to the challenge.
Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Here we go, one-on-one. On the break, Murray sinks it. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Kings.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
Sabonis. Oh, he jammed it.
One of the attributes Sabonis has is he's excellent at drawing fouls. I mean, even when the contact happens, he doesn't let it affect his shot.
And that one misses. Rockets trail by 6. Here's Durant from downtown. And he stays with it. Now Şengün. Eason! They shoot again. Oh, he can't hit it. Here are the Kings with the ball now. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Levine with it. Now Thompson defending. And there's the foul. It's on Zach Levine. That's foul number 2 for him. We've got 1:23 left to play in the fourth. Şengün, the screen. Durant draws the double.
Capable of guarding multiple positions, his lateral quickness allows him to guard both the post and perimeter well.
Westbrook. Oh, he detonates at the rim. That was savage.
Looks like they're gaining some confidence here in crunch time.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
Outside Murray. Sabonis outside. Bucket! Straight in!
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Şengün. Another chance. That misses. Going inside. It's cleared away by Thompson. So no problem for Sacramento.